And we are live here on the channel.
Howdy.
Random rolls, random rolls, random rolls.
We'll wing
Hey, hey, Mr. Kent is here. How you doing, Chris?
Hey, Longest.
Glad to see you. Waiting for people to show up.
So how was your week this week? Was it rather cold for you?
Considering we don't live that far apart, yeah, it was pretty cold, Jeff.
Just want to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Rob is here saying yo ho. I mean Joe. Oh, look at that.
Somebody's been watching a little bit of G.I. Joe.
Because he's a real American hero. That's why.
Who, Rob?
Yeah, Rob. Rob's a real American hero. He's getting out there every day, and he's promoting his podcast, Stacko Thoughts with Rob.
Oh, there you go.
Talking about AD&D Second Edition and getting on the, what do they call it, the pulpit and praising it and, doing all the good stuff about that.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing great, Chris. Thank you very much. Glad to see you here. I just put up another episode of Rob's podcast, which will come out tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. on the YouTube.
The YouTubes.
So, tonight's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream because I'm not doing too well. I'm a lot of back pain from my stenosis flaring up. So sitting is hurting a little bit right now. But I promised a stream, and Jeff said, no, we have to do a stream. And Jeff cracks a mean whip. So
that's right.
Jeff likes to, get out there and show his pretty face to everybody.
You know you like my face. I guarantee it.
Oh, wow. I watched G.I. Joe Resolute last night, gearing up to run some G.I. Joe RPG. Did you get the G.I. Joe RPG, or are you going to run it like with another game, like DC Heroes or something? Because I know they have the G.I. Joe RPG, which with the D20 weirdo system. I can't think of the name of the system. I don't know. It's a part of a shared universe of Transformers and Power Rangers, and I think My Little Pony or something weird like that. I know you want to play a pony, Jeff.
Bumblebee, we must win with the power of friendship.
Bumblebee. Where's my baseball?
What?
GURPS 3E. Interesting. I haven't played GURPS in a long time. And 3E is the one that I liked. Is it revised or like plain old 3E? Because I'm used to the plain old 3E. I never even played revised. I have some 4th edition stuff, but I never really got into it. When I went to a convention a while back, they were selling like GURPS stuff really, really cheap. So I'm like, you know what? Let me pick this up. Maybe one day I'll get into it. So I grabbed a bunch of 4E books, the core books. I didn't like that they put GURPS into 2 different books. I liked that it was just one book.
GURPS is general universal role-playing system, right?
Generic universal role-playing system. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 3d6, and I believe you have to either get under or over the target number. It's a pretty cool game. I'm sure Chris can definitely chime in and tell us because he plays that. Because I know every once in a while he does on his channel. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it's true. I know every once in a while on his channel he'll be talking about something and he'll talk about a GURPS game instead of his DC Heroes game, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I listen to those. That's my morning listening in the mornings. I don't always comment, but I like to listen to it like when I get ready for work and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there waiting for stuff to come into my email. I usually put his podcast on in the background and listen to that.
It's one of those listening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. YouTubes. He tells pretty much he tells a story about a game that he had sometime, either like the last week or something like that. I played in Ranger. Well, and you could tell me, Rob, what is it? 3d6 under or 3d6 over the target? I don't remember what it is. But
so you want to tell the folks at home about our Starfinder game?
I used it for G.I. Joe before. It worked really well. GURPS High Tech has tons of modern guns. Oh, High Tech? Okay. About a Starfinder game? Honestly, you know what? I don't even remember what happened in the Starfinder game.
a lot of craziness. That's what happened. A lot of off the cuff craziness. We
Yeah.
really didn't have a plan. We just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah, I had a sense of what I wanted you guys to do. It's under. Okay, that's what I thought. I had a sense what I wanted you to do. I had like a skeleton frame of what I wanted you to do, but I wasn't sure if you were going to do it, so I didn't flesh it out too much. But you guys pretty much went along with it. 666 is a critical failure, as it should be.
Oh. Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So the next game we're going to play after Starfinder is going to be Tiny Cthulhu. So you guys should have fun with that. It's really simple to play. I mean, if you don't understand it, then you don't understand RPGs.
Now, Tiny Cthulhu, it's like Cthulhu,
Mhm.
but tiny.
Yeah. It's a D6 system. Basically, you always roll 2d6 unless you have disadvantage, or you have advantage and you roll 3d6. You're trying to roll 5s and 6s on the dice.
See, what I'm imagining is like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with Baby Groot, but instead of Groot, it's Cthulhu running around. Where's Baby
No,
Cthulhu at?
it's just called Tiny Cthulhu because it's using the Tiny 6 system. That's all.
Ah,
And I picked this one because I figured it was really easy to play. No one had to really learn any real rules. It was kind of like Black Star in a sense that you only had to worry about rolling a certain die, and that was it.
oh, Black Star, the one where it was completely narrative driven,
Yeah, that was a shit. That was
and
a
the
shit
G
show.
and the GM doesn't really matter at all.
Yeah, that was definitely a shit show of a game, which I hated. But this one, actually, I've been playing it a little bit here and there solo just to try to get the rules down and everything for you guys, and it runs very good.
hmm
So,
hmm
what is that? Episode 1 of my Geo Joe game is Joe's wake up in the modern day in a Cobra base in stasis and find out the world has gone to hell in a handbasket. Isn't that one of the um episodes of GI Joe the cartoon?
I know they had a Christmas episode I saw recently where they had a molecular deshrinker and maximizer or something, where basically they had a shrink gun and they shrank all the cobras down to like toy sized. They infiltrated the Joe's base that way,
Hmm, interesting.
and
Oh,
once they
so the
got there, they
synthoids.
remaximized. So they lost because Polly became giant, which really pissed off Shipwreck.
Synthoids. I like synthoids. I did that in my Marvel game. I tricked everybody into thinking they were actually playing a game, but they were actually what did they call them in Marvel?
uh,
I can't think of the name.
real life duplicates,
Yeah, there was a term for it.
mannequins, real life mannequins, something like that. Hold on, Marvel, real life decoys,
Real life decoys?
life model decoys,
LMD.
LMD.
Yeah. They were basically the whole group was LMDs, and then they did something that pretty much and that went on for like at least an episode or two, or maybe even three, if I remember correctly. And then they finally did something, and I had them wake up inside stasis pods. And Steven's like, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he hated that. He had a family and everything. He was happy and
No, that was the what if universe that way they
oh, the
went
what
to.
if universe.
No,
Okay.
I did a life model decoy arc where they were basically didn't realize they were playing themselves, but in LMDs
Yeah.
until the LMDs died, then they woke up. And they also did a what if universe. What if they were heroes instead of villains?
Instead of assholes.
And they still couldn't be heroes anyway. They still continue to be assholes as heroes. So the only
Yep.
people that enjoyed it were Steven and Jacob. That was about it. Everyone else still wanted to be bad. Like Corey wanted to be bad, and David wanted to be bad. So
David just wants to mess with you. That's all David wanted to do.
Nah, David just wanted to kill things. He was like a very, very big murder hobo.
And Johnny Depp. Murder
Well,
and Johnny Depp.
he loved Johnny Depp. Yeah, that was supposed to be just a one-off.
It's never a one-off when it comes to David.
It was a one-off. He was running through the streets looking for a way to get away, and he hijacked Johnny Depp's car, and he became best friends with Johnny Depp. And
Johnny, why is there poop in your bed?
What? He became a reoccurring NPC after that. They were like best friends.
Until you found out he was a life model decoy.
No, it was the real Johnny Depp.
Oh,
it was
it
a
the
real
real
one.
Johnny?
Yeah, it was a real one. And then in the alternate universe, he became the Deppinator.
The Deppinator.
Yeah, he his movie career launched off a different direction. He was the Terminator. They called him the Deppinator.
Instead of killing people, he was killing drinks.
Mm. Poop in the bed, Jeff. Come on.
I'm not the one who pooped in his bed. That was Amber Turd.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? So yeah, all right,
So you were saying that you had a plan for our Starfinder game?
No, I do not have a plan for the Starfinder game.
Do you have a plan for a Cthulhu game?
Yeah.
Who's Cthulhu?
He's a giant, great monster that wants to kick your ass.
No, remember, we're playing Tiny Cthulhu.
All right, he's a giant little monster that wants to kick your ass.
He's at least 2 or 3 feet high.
He's like Scrappy Doo.
Cthulhu power.
Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Can we have that in our group?
You want a Scrappy Doo?
A Scrappy Cthulhu?
No.
Cthulhu Doo?
Now, there's a bunch of classes you can play in the game, and I know automatically which one you're going to pick, and I can already, after reading it, I go, this is Jeff.
Space Ranger.
No, it's Inventor.
Hey, Flint.
Oh, Flint's here. Hey, what's up, man? He's not driving. Thank God.
Thank you for being safe.
Yes, good. Yeah, I figured I read it. I'm like, oh, Jeff's going to be an inventor. I know it now.
You think so?
Well, inventor. I was gonna tell you probably not to be an inventor because you can only invent the innovations that are listed in the book, and it takes a week in game time to even make one thing.
Yeah, that's one thing I was very thankful about in our Starfinder game is the fact that we were like in a traveling base.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't. When we're on the move, I could be inventing things too.
Yeah. And that's a good thing about Starfinder. With the advanced technology like that, you can just start building stuff as you were doing stuff in the back. So
yeah, like fantasy stuff and like near modern stuff, you really can't invent anything on the fly. You have to actually have a lab and experiment on things.
And the game will
be like, oh, I'm going to take this thing and make it better.
Yeah, and the game will be 1925. So yeah. Unless the whole group is going to sit there and wait a week with you to make something, I don't know if it's going to happen.
I see 1925. What can I make? I can make the shotgun.
You'll see the innovations in the book that you can make, and they're mostly just like really interesting things that'll give you special like abilities and stuff like that. But it'll have a certain amount of charges too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So every time somebody uses it, a cute little cuttlefish. Aww.
Yep.
What?
See what else can I invent?
I don't have the book in front of me, so I can't tell you.
Try to invent the gyrocopter. That came out in the 40s, 30s. I mean, 50s. Excuse me.
Right. When you see the book, you'll see what you can do, and then you'll probably pick.
Give me an example.
Like you can build this thing called the strong arm.
Go on.
And it attaches.
I'm now an inventor.
It's a gadget that attaches to your arm, and it gives you the ability strong arm, but you can only use it 6 times. And it basically gives you like the ability to.
Gremlins, yeah.
It gives you the ability to like bash open doors and stuff like that, or locks. I can't remember what the exact description was, but that's basically the type of things. So you could give them like a flame throwing gun that does so many points of damage. But
Yeah.
again, there's only so many uses for them, and most of them are like 6 or less. So
Yep. And Mr. Volz is right. But yeah, it was the real invention started with Da Vinci, I believe it was the
yeah, yeah.
the sketchbook.
Hey, Mr. Volts, what's up, man? You start talking about Cthulhuoids for whatever reason. The Gremlins. As long as it's not Gremlins 2.
What's wrong with the new batch?
Get out.
No, I mean you had the vegetable one, you had the Batman one, you had the lightning one.
Gremlins 2 is a joke. I know you loved
Yes.
Gremlins 2.
Both Gremlins were a joke. That was the point of the Gremlins.
No, Gremlins was amazing movie, well done and well written.
It was a Christmas movie.
Yes, and it counts as a Christmas movie. That is correct. And Gizmo is the original cute little baby that we carry around, and not Baby Yoda.
What about Furby?
Furby came after, I believe.
Obviously, but you know they were based off of that. They stole the idea off of Gremlins.
Did you have a Furby?
No, I didn't. They were creepy.
Yeah, especially the ones that used to talk at night and stuff like that.
Feed me. Oh no.
No, like they would say like random weird phrases in the middle of the night, like they were
Did you
possessed.
have one growing up?
I didn't have one.
So how do you know about the possession?
You can read it online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people saying like they had to do some recalls on some of them because some of them were just spouting out curses, and some of them spouted out random Spanish words and stuff. Yeah, critters would kick the grandma's ass. You're right. Yeah. Whoa, Gremlins 2 is so bad. It's a good movie. Nothing else. Yeah,
I can agree
wow.
with that. I mean, that's really the point of Gremlins 2.
No, all right, I can agree with that. It's so bad that it's actually good. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, he even had was it Christopher Lee in it?
Yes, Christopher Lee was in that movie. Yes,
He
he's a
was the
scientist.
scientist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You had Count Dooku before he was Count Dooku.
Christopher Lee is an amazing actor, whatever he plays in. I love him as an actor.
Yeah. The Howling 2. That was a good one he was in.
There's a British guy with a really funny YouTube channel all about shit Furbies say and do. See? Look it up, Jeff. You can see what the Furbies are all
British
about.
guy? I think there's several in the UK.
You got to put British guy Furbies. That's how you look them up.
I looked it up. It's not a very good site.
Wait, if you went to Google, then you must have went to like a porn site or something. A prawn site.
British guy plays with Furbies.com. Wait,
whoa. We do not want to know about that site. The idea that snow wasn't treated like water was lame. That's true.
Yeah, that makes sense. It should be. I mean, it's basically water.
I guess they made it, there's always these holes in the logic everywhere, so.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think Jeff put one too many R's in that, so. Jeff.
One less R. It's British guy Fury.
Yeah. I don't know.
British guy plays with his furry. Wait, hold on.
Whoa, Jeff. No.
Furby. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so the Starfinder game, you guys pretty much went and I don't know, did shit. You tried to recover the footage of you guys killing the cartel members. And didn't exactly get what you wanted, but got
really close.
Got pretty close, yeah.
I got what I wanted.
Matt Rose. There you go, Jeff. Look up Matt Rose.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with Furbies. I didn't like Beanie Babies either.
Did you like My Buddy?
No. I couldn't afford one. Two, Street Fighter would beat them both.
No, he said in a street fight, not Street Fighter bronies or furries.
Uh,
I think bronies will probably win because bronies generally are like the more well, not really, never mind.
I think things would get sticky, and I don't want to imagine it.
Well, as long as they're not the clumpers, then it's fine.
You and your clumping. Stop trying to promote it. It's not a thing.
I only know about it because of the Howard Stern show, so
How?
Flint is so speechless he can just put I.
Howard Stern's not a real thing either. He's a
Oh.
real life model decoy. He's
Is
not
in
real.
LMD.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, probably because he's changed so much. I'd watch that for $1. Wait, what?
Nice RoboCop reference.
What is a clumper?
Yeah, Vince. What's a clumper?
Those are the weird people that dress up like bronies and have sex with each other.
My whole channel is reading stories of people that send them in to him.
His
whole channel. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that go onto Reddit and just read the stories.
Well, isn't there like a whole creepy Reddit subreddit or something like that?
Yeah, there's that. There's also people reading from Dungeons and Dragons Reddit, telling about their stories, and that's their whole YouTube channel is taking taking material from other people and selling it.
Is there still creepypasta or is that gone?
No, that's still a thing. What's docking? See, when a ship comes into port
with a female ship
and they lower the gangplank, and that's docking. You can also do it with the plane too.
Why did he ask what's docking? Docking.
Dopping? Are you drunk, sir?
No, I promise you. What? No, just on some medication. That's all for tonight.
That's okay. Did you ever get that TENS unit I told you about?
No, I did not have a chance to get that yet. I ordered it, but they said it'd be a couple weeks. So,
where'd you order it from? Slow Amazon?
Yeah, I went slow Amazon, and they went, "What? Why am I fucking Rob?"
Two shits love each other very, very much.
Yeah, that's what I said. You want me to Google what is docking?
Yeah, whatever you do, don't put it on YouTube.
That is gross, Rob.
Starships, right?
That is gross, Rob. God. It's in the Urban Dictionary, so that should tell you the answer to that one. The act of docking is one
no,
male...
Stop. Just stop. We already had enough of your clumping. We don't want to hear more about your docking. Which takes us into Would You Rather. Doxing. Is this gonna be the day where we just ask Google things like what's doxing?
That's what I'm checking. Yes, Flint nailed it. It's if you guys want to know what docking is, and since Rob keeps asking, please Google what is docking, and the first result will come from the Urban Dictionary, and then you'll want to vomit right afterwards. So it's two guys, and
no. So you get the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
What? So Art, you said you have yeah.
You okay? That medication's hitting you in the hard way, huh?
Go on.
Damn it. You don't have to send that to me privately.
I sent it to Jeff. Jeff knows now. Everything you want to know about sex we're afraid to ask. It is a book, though. So, all right, Jeff. Would you?
Clumpers dictionary.
No, everything you wanted to know about sex, but you were afraid to ask is a book.
Oh, okay. Is that a role playing game?
Maybe.
I rolled a nat 20. What happens now?
Well, see, you take your penis on the die. No, I'm kidding.
No, stop it. I have to call
What?
my life model decoy just to get get me out of here.
I am Jeff. The floor is yours, sir.
Would you rather die?
Would you rather die? Would you rather dox? What you're gonna say?
It is now. Okay. All right. My question is, now I don't really have any would you rather's, but if you could add one attribute to Dungeons and Dragons, what would you add?
Comeliness. No, I'm kidding.
Forgetfulness. Like I forget what happened in the past 20 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. An attribute or an attribute? Which one?
Yes.
I don't think it needs another attribute, to be honest. And I didn't think comeliness is needed ever. So
I'd like to see luck. OBS.
observe. I don't know what is OBS other than the software to stream.
Maybe he's talking about that. He wants to add OBS to D&D.
Girth.
Rob, stop!
Rob, I have the game for you. Then hold on. Here we go. Where is it? 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 Ah, come on. Used to have the site. Ah, here we go. I have the link for Rob. Here you go, Rob. There's your game if you want girth. It's called Fatal. It's 977 pages. RPG. And you can declare your penis size, breast size, pelvic size, whatever size you want in that game. Would you rather find love today or win the lottery next year?
Win the lottery next year. I already found my love.
Let's say you didn't.
The lottery.
Wow.
Psionics. Isn't that already in the game?
Well, first edition has optional rules for it. I don't know about second edition. I think second edition had a splat book called Psionics. The little guy.
Comeliness is an optional attribute.
It is.
When I run D&D, we go cite the little guy from Game of Thrones.
Was that Tyrion Lannister was his name, I think?
Yeah.
Rich Love. There you go, Rob. You can start recruiting people for your Fatal game now.
What about Aware?
I mean, those are kind of skills, not really attributes.
I mean, you get your awareness could be high and not. I mean, how do you train an awareness?
Mm-hmm.
So how is it a skill?
Don't know. I'm just telling you what other games have done. They use them as skills.
Okay.
All right, so you picked that. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
Coma.
Yeah, I would probably do the coma too.
Because that way I don't know what's happening to me.
And actually, you wouldn't even know any time passed.
Yeah, there you go. I would quick save, wait for 10 years to restart the game.
Would you rather have another 10 years with your love or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush?
I don't have a celebrity crush.
Let's say you did.
I don't.
So I guess your answer is you love him.
I mean, you say you did. Yeah, everyone's saying coma.
Yeah, of course. Who would want to be in jail for 5 years? Ugh, that's a horrible experience.
Would you play in a game where every weapon does 1d6 damage, including fist and daggers, but that's all they do, and at the end of let's say a long campaign, you get a very powerful artifact weapon? Or would you rather play in a game where
Then I would want to go back into the coma, Flint.
or play in a game where you get minor magical weapons but no big reward at the end?
Well, the D6 weapon thing is like playing Holmes D&D because that's how that is. But I'd rather have everything be D6 and get a nice reward at the end. That's my answer.
Because you play the Holmes edition?
Yeah, that's what
Why?
Mazes
Why
Imperiled is based off of.
why is there such low variety when it comes to weapon damage?
In what?
Dungeons and Dragons.
There's a variety. There's 1d4, there's 1d6, there's 1d8, there's 1d10. I don't know. What are you talking about? How much more variety do you want?
Why isn't there a 1d20?
Because that's too powerful. I mean, they have 1d12 ones too. Good question. I feel like the downside of one night stand would say Wonder Woman would be there for the rest of your life. You have to deal with the fact that you had her and now you don't. You rather have the Schrodinger's cat thing, you do if you don't thing, If I do,
And nobody's
I
gonna
guess.
believe you.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna
gonna
believe you at all. Like, they completely deny it. Like
Oh,
this.
here's a good one.
Like this one chick that Tim, not Tim, Richard keeps talking about.
Richard.
Yeah. He's talking about this one chick. He says, "Oh yeah, she's a space warrior princess. Her name's Starfire. She's so cool."
Oh God.
It's like, yeah, sure, dick.
I didn't get it at first. You were talking about Dick Grayson.
I think his full name is Richard Grayson, I believe.
It is, yeah. They call him Dick Grayson, but yeah. Does he still want to have a slumber
guys,
party?
She's still real. I know her. I gave her a kiss and everything. She's really real. Like,
That's
sure.
That's great. In the middle of a bout, hey guys, you want to come over to slumber party?
We weren't even fighting. We were like in a chase or something like that.
I think we were about to start Linda Carter Wonder Woman, like now, or Linda Carter Woman back when she was in her prime. I would assume her prime, right? Because like now she's
not
like
too bad looking now either.
I don't know. I'd rather have Gal Gadot, so I'm fine with that.
Gal Gadot,
Gal Gadot, whatever she calls us. I thought it was Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot,
Gadot.
Gadot, mate.
Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
Well, if I had the power, wouldn't I get the respect anyway?
Not necessarily.
Hey, nerd. Good job having all that power. Zap. Now, what do you mean by power? Do you mean influential power, or do you mean
It just
star power?
It just says unlimited power, like the Emperor. Unlimited power.
You think my power sucks? Zap. Anakin.
Google unlimited power.
Google me how to make friends.
Anakin, buy Friendster.com for me.
My favorite character type is Comic Sans. Did you say Sans?
Yeah. Shut up, you whiny bitch.
Anakin, me best dog breed. And a friend for a thing.
Didn't you have a friend, that other guy you told me about? Darth Sid. What was the other Darth? What was the one?
Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Yes, wasn't he your friend?
I don't think he actually knows if he's friend. He just told him that it was a guy who lived a long time ago.
Well, they had a. I thought it was canon that he was his apprentice.
Yeah, he
Unless,
was Dark. Dark Plagueis was the teacher to to Darth Sidious,
yeah.
but he never referenced him outside that first story. It's like there was a guy who could overcome power. It was so strong he could overcome power at the end.
So you didn't tell me what you want: power or respect?
Oh, power.
Yeah, I think everyone's just saying
I
power.
say you get the power, you get the respect. All right, if that were the case, and you were given unlimited power, Palpatine's power, right? That you could shock starships out of the sky like he did
Mm-hmm.
in Episode 9. Uh, would you use that for good or for evil?
What, his unlimited power?
Yeah.
I would use it for good.
How long before you think it took you to get corrupted?
5 minutes.
Anakin, we've been on this island for 5 minutes.
So, you know what to do.
Get the sand.
Ugh.
Chewie, what are you doing here? So, at what
you
point
need to get out of here.
At what point do you think you would start becoming corrupted?
Once I realized, anybody would become corrupted with unlimited power. To be honest, I mean, nobody should have it.
Right.
Evil with good intentions. So yeah, lawful evil. Right. No, I'm kidding.
I think after the third time somebody asked me, "Hey, could you power my phone?" I'm like, "I want to power you, Zach."
Wait, why are people asking you to power their phone?
Because you're unlimited power.
Mr. Volts would get the hell away from Earth. Where would you go, man? You just gonna go flying around the universe trying to find people?
Me and Elon are going to Mars.
Evil good intentions. Yeah, he's gonna be in Bender. He's gonna make a big zone planet with blackjack and hookers.
No, seriously. What time do you think you start getting corrupted?
Probably once you start seeing what your power can do and realize how people fear you.
I guess it would be like sort of playing the game with the cheat codes on. It gets boring after a while because there's no challenge to it. The challenge would be into limiting yourself.
Yeah, but then you get so used to it, you're just like, meh, you know, anywhere but here. All right, yeah, I mean, I would definitely go check out Mars to see what's on there, go to the edge of the universe, see the giant wall,
Well, let's take away say not the Emperor's power. Let's say who's the blue guy off of
Dr. Manhattan.
what about Dr. Manhattan's power?
Do I have to be naked like him all the time?
No, you can put on the speedos like he had.
Oh God. I mean, he lives his life, so he's fine with it.
Yeah, he's going on easy mode. But
Darkseid lives his life, so.
But he's always wanted to conquer everywhere. Like Dr. Manhattan could easily like one shot Darkseid. But
Bruce Almighty, yeah, that's a good example.
But he doesn't. He just lives his own life. So what would you do?
Unlimited power.
At some time, you're like, don't bother me. Click.
Wait, am I hanging up a phone? Why am I on a rotary phone again?
Hold on. Chick.
Why am I on a rotary phone, Jeff?
Nancy, no longer. I don't want to get calls from that. Nancy, all right. Click.
Am I picking up the phone and going, operator, please? Operator.
Beep, 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 beep. Don't message me anymore.
You can make your dong
you can have any phone.
You can make your dong as big as you want, so why not be naked? I mean, that's true. Oh, my life is so tough dragging this thing behind me over my shoulder. What?
Watch out for when I turn left, ladies.
Yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet was pretty awesome. He did use it like an idiot. I would make
Now,
Cthulhu my bitch. Ooh.
nice. Now, is that little tiny Cthulhu or regular Cthulhu?
Take your pick.
Now, understand that Thanos in the movies was an idiot. The one in the comic books didn't give a shit. He just wanted to kill most of the universe anyway. Actually, in the ones in the comic, he did it to appease Mistress Death, as he would say. He wanted to kill off almost all the universe, I think it was. Yeah, the
I
one in
don't
the movie
remember.
was such an idiot. He's like, I gotta do it for resources. Which, if you think about it, if you include the Eternals movies, right? If he killed off half life
Mm-hmm.
on planet Earth, that means that the celestial inside Earth could not be born because it could not get the energy.
Yeah,
So maybe that's why he was doing it, because he knew about the celestials.
maybe. Was a
Yeah,
super simp.
he was. He absolutely was. He was the biggest simp ever. He even cursed Deadpool with eternal life because he didn't want to see those two together.
That's why Darkseid's better. It's a better villain.
Darkseid is literally one-dimensional.
Why is he one-dimensional?
Why is he? Because he just wants to. He just wants to create a new apocalypse, because the one that he keeps occupying keeps getting destroyed because he uses up all the resources like an idiot.
Well, he's dead now in the new DC universe stuff. He's dead. He's no longer one of the old gods now.
Did clump too much? Is that why he died?
He clumped. He did too much docking.
Docking. Superman, Google me.
Wait, why is he talking to Superman now? Anakin, can we try this docking thing? Thanos is all sorts of dumb. Mephisto was was being super obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, but Mephisto is not that smart either. I mean,
Is it Mephisto or Mephisto? Mephisto sounds like you're fisting somebody or something.
Go on.
Tell me more about this.
What?
That you want to hear more about, but docking you don't? Okay.
No.
Clump Cthulhu? Cthulhu?
Google me through.
No,
I
sand
mean,
here.
Mephisto just wanted to take over the universe.
So
is
did you say
Dormammu.
Fisto?
Mephisto.
So you said Fisto.
Fisto 5000 wants to take over the universe.
That was a He-Man character, Fisto.
Yeah, he was. For some reason, he just really wanted to use his fist against Skeletor.
I mean, have you seen Skeletor? No, I'm kidding. I'd make Bill Gates sit in front of a Windows ME OS for 1,000 millennia. Yeah, a million millennia. Yeah, I would too. Yeah, I would. And
but
yeah, along with Windows Vista too.
Dormammu's simplistic, Mephisto's simplistic.
Hey, Steven's here. Shh, we can't talk about group stuff.
Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles, yeah. So it's not Mephisto.
What about your Fisto?
Would you? I'm moving on. Would you rather?
You rather deal with Fisto?
Mephisto. Is that like, Southern way? Mephisto. No, my baseball, Mephisto.
What?
Would you rather lose your sight or all your memories?
Can I make new memories, or do those get lost too?
No, you can make new memories. It'll be starting today. Lose your
Oh,
sight or lose all your memories. You could start new memories as of today.
I'd rather lose my sight.
What? Oh, okay.
What? I can't hear. I can't hear you. My eyes are closed.
Mephistopheles. Thank you, Mr. Walls. Memories. Oh, Rob will go with
Lose your
memories.
You will be
That means-
completely wiped. It.
Yeah, that means you wouldn't know how to play any role-playing game ever. My life sucks. Come on, Rob.
Yeah, I want my memories too. I like my memories.
Yeah, I want my memories. I mean, losing the sight would suck, but at least I would still have my loved one. So
Yeah, you have your loved ones, and you would definitely depend on them.
I could still play all the games I want because I remember how to play them.
You throw one. What did I roll? It was one again. Damn it! What do I keep doing?
Why do I keep crit failing? No, there's software for people for dice. So stop.
Why do I keep crit failing? Who's this Fisto guy?
What? Why? I don't even want to know anymore. Never trade memories, not even the bad ones. Yeah, you learn from the bad ones, even though they're bad. You still learn from them.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can listen to TV.
Here's a really good one.
All right.
Would you rather have everyone you know, be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet search history?
So either or the same.
Yeah. Actually, it's not internet search history. It just says internet history. So all of your internet history.
I would want people to read my mind because I think I would like to see people just have an aneurysm to try to comprehend what I'm thinking about.
Oh no, here comes shit. Sorry.
Yes, I was thinking about 12 things at once. You're correct.
I'd probably go for internet history.
If I finally get to see your clumping.
Clumping.com. Clumping.yeah.
Appropriate brain tumor is what makes me lose memories. It sucks big time. I'd rather keep my memories and be blind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for that disability. Now, what kind of blindness are we talking about? Are we talking about complete darkness, or are we talking about so blindness everything is fuzzy?
Blind. You can't see. Blind.
Like completely darkness.
Yes, complete darkness. You can never see again.
Okay. Well, at least I remember what things look like. That and I can listen to movies too that I've seen that hundreds of times.
Yeah, Chris has a good point because of his inoperable brain tumor that's making him lose his memories. And
I'm sorry, Chris.
That is one of the reasons why he does his channel too. So if you have a moment, go to his channel and subscribe to his channel, listen to his podcast, listen to his stories. So give him a like and everything.
I guess it's like writing in a journal or something.
Yeah, essentially. Would you rather be chronically underdressed or always overdressed?
Underdressed.
Okay, so you want to have that Speedo running around and
Hi, I'm Dr. Manhattan. Excuse me while I go around.
I think I'd rather be overdressed because you can always take clothes off. It's hard to put clothes back on if you're underdressed.
No. It's like a clown suit. Every time you take it off, more clothes show up on your body.
Fuck you and the clowns, dude. Who said those fucking clowns?
Put more clothes on. Nobody wants to see that. You rather be overdressed? I mean,
yeah, I'd rather be overdressed.
In my opinion, in my thought process, underdressed means like your pajamas,
or it could be like pajamas, or you show up to an event Oh, you go to work in your shorts or something, or
Dude, I would do that in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me?
yeah, I know most people would.
What's up?
You know what, Rob? I appreciate you doing that diet, and I root you on, but I don't want to see you go full Monty. No, thank you.
Wearing a dress shirt and slacks. One is wearing a t-shirt. Yeah, I think that too.
Yeah, underdressed would be you go into an occasion and you're just not dressed properly. Overdressed would be like you show up at your friend's house to play video games in a suit. I don't know, something like that.
Uh, hey Vince, we were supposed to go to a pool. Why are you wearing a tuxedo?
I like
This
to
is
look
my
smart.
swimsuit.
You're playing Docking the RPG. Fucking Flint. Oh my god. If that's an
So, tell me
RPG,
more about this.
yeah. No.
Anakin, Google me talking RPG.
No.
Yeah, it's called Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh man. Vampire the Masquerade. It's Demon the Fallen.
I'm a vampire. Let's go to Hot Topic.
Anakin, just because you were burned doesn't mean you're a vampire, okay?
You're burned just like your mother. Oh, another burn on that Anakin.
Would you rather buy 10 things you don't need every time you go shopping, or always forget that one thing you needed when you go to the store? D&D docking and dorking. Stop it, Rob.
Wearing a summer coat and wear a coat in summer. I mean, it would suck in the winter, but I would like run to the. I mean, I'm more of an inside guy, so I might spend like a total of like 2 minutes outside while I'm running towards the door at full speed. God, it's cold. 10 things I don't need, or
Always forget the one thing you need when you go to the store. So I'm going to go pick up some pasta, but you just buy everything but the pasta every time, or whatever.
or now give me an example of the 10 things that I don't need. Could it be like something I want, or something else I need?
It says 10 things you don't need. So it might be just things like you walk around the store, go, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Something like that.
I think I might go with the 10 extra things that I don't need.
So
But
basically, you're overspending on things, or you're forgetting to buy what you want. Yeah, something like that. Unless it's TP, you want that toilet paper. Yeah, definitely. Especially if you're in the middle of a lockdown, you're gonna want that toilet paper.
like we talked about last week, with the donations, please God, let there be TP in the donation box. But yeah, I mean, because essentially you're gonna keep forgetting the same thing because you're like, oh shoot. Now wait, hold on. Let me ask.
Yeah, okay.
You say you're always forgetting the thing that you need, right?
Always forget the thing you need. Yeah.
Do you remember like right when you leave and come back and go get it?
No. You go home and you're like, oh fuck, I forgot those tissues. What am I gonna
forgot the toilet paper again?
What am I gonna beat off into now?
Time to get the clumping. I mean,
you can always start docking. Jeff knows what it is now too.
No, I mean,
yes, you do.
You would keep forgetting. Even if you went back to the store, you keep forgetting it.
Yeah, you go back into the store, you'd be like, oh shit, I forgot pasta. Go into the store, buy 10 things, forget that one thing, whatever.
Well, every time you go into the store, you're just sitting there like, fuck, what did I forget?
Ooh, this looks good. Ooh, that looks good.
I can imagine like you write down a piece of paper. Okay, I need this, this, and this, and this. You look at the paper, like it disappears while you're not looking.
Or you can't read your handwriting.
Yeah. What the hell? Was I on drugs when I wrote this?
What am I, a doctor? Or what the hell?
What's this marsupial paper? What the
Why am I eating the paper?
You just start randomly eating the paper.
I forgot my insulin. I forgot my insulin. I forgot my
Die.
Dies halfway in the store. Thud. No, that's cruel.
No, I mean, yeah. Even if you hand the paper over to someone else, like, what's talent? You need talent? Should we Tylenols? I don't remember.
Tacos? What do they want? Would you rather be able to go out during the day but not go out at night, or go out at night and not ever be able to go back out in the day?
I'd rather choose daytime.
I'd pick nighttime. More's happening at night.
More trouble.
Nailed
You've
it.
already discussed what you do at night.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on your internet history that we all saw.
I forgot my insulin. I forgot my death. Yeah. So you pick day, I pick night. What about you guys out there? Would you rather? Which one would you rather, day or night?
I mean, businesses are closed at night. I mean, you can't go to the bank. Good luck with that.
Well, you could go to the bank.
Just stand outside. Open, 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 open. Oh shit, it's daytime. Better go inside.
Anakin, go to the bank for me and deposit this check. Why is it from the Sands Casino? Ah!
Just PTSD when it comes to sand.
Anything sand, yeah. I like the sun. It makes me tan. No, I hate the sun. So I'd rather sleep.
Yeah, I'd rather sleep at night. Sleeping at night's a lot easier than sleeping during the day.
I will agree with that, because for someone who worked an overnight shift for 8 years, I hated it, for one.
Yeah, even when you're used to it, you're like, that everybody's doing everything during the day too. Like, hey, we're gonna have a party at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Can you be there? Fuck.
Yeah, I know. I was worse that I would start work at midnight, so that was the overnight shift I started. Midnight to 8. Midnight to 8. I hated that.
Like, hey, it's your day off. You come over and hang out? Yeah.
Well, we used to do that when I was working at the casino. I did overnight shift, and when we played D&D on Friday nights, when I had I had off, so I would go to my friend's house at like 6, and I'd be like, ugh. And then it was like, and then by the time it rolls around to like 11 o'clock, I'm like, let's play some D&D, and everyone's like, I'm tired. So,
sleepy time now.
Yeah, me go sleepy.
No
put
more
head
docking. Docking. What do you say? Docking? What else?
Docking the RPG. Too much weird stuff going on today. You got any more? Do you have any more? I have a couple more if you don't have any.
Yeah, just go through those real quick.
Would you rather labor under the hot sun or the extreme cold?
Ooh. I've been living in Texas too long. I can deal with the heat. The cold I can't deal with too much.
So you're picking the cold.
I would
I mean
pick
the
the
heat. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. You're picking the heat. I'm okay with both. I'm so used to the sun now. I guess I probably just picked it. Well, laboring, I would probably pick the cold. Well, extreme cold, yeah.
Now, you have to define laboring. Are you talking about hard labor or just like walking around?
Docking.
Well, we would dock, but it's kind of cold out today. I can't seem to find it.
It was the pool.
Not my problem.
Throw it over your shoulder. I'll meet you down the block. It just says laboring, so I'm assuming it means like, working a job outside on the road or something that's laboring, like, construction work or maybe shoveling snow in the extreme cold or something like that.
I don't know. Either one sucks, but at least with the heat, you can go somewhere cold. You can drink cold stuff. No, I'd rather take the heat than the cold because
27
Freaking,
degrees below zero? Holy shit. Ohio does not rock.
I mean, extreme heat could be 102, 120 if you're in Arizona.
I mean, we've reached 120 here before, real easy. So,
Yeah, but there it seems to be a constant 120. Like, have you seen the back of cars melt?
um, no, is that a thing?
Look up Yuma, Arizona, 120 degree weather. You can see the backs of cars melting, like the bumpers, the trunk. The plastic is melting off the car.
Your wife refused to wear a coat. What's wrong with her? Why is she not wearing a coat? She thought she was fine. That's weird. Mrs. Chris is not wearing a coat. You know, bad Mrs. Chris. The high school kids were in shorts today. What? At negative 27 degrees? I think everybody here in Texas, if we got the negative 27, would die.
Yeah, it'd be death all over the place. Hell, didn't even reach zero when people died of the cold weather.
I've shoveled snow mid blizzard. Yeah, I've done
Mr.
that.
Volt said, I worked in the 4th of July pyrotechnic in 2012, 97 degrees all day, no shade. Yeah, I mean, when it's hot, if you have some shade or something, it's a lot easier. But yeah, you'll go through water like it's crazy.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to pass out.
But I guarantee you, Mr. Volts probably slept like a couple of days after that.
Yeah, especially with stress. Yeah.
Because I've dealt with that before, and it killed my exhaustion like crazy. I couldn't even wake up the next day. That was just mowing outside in like 105-degree weather.
Yep. It's a dry cold. I've never heard of a dry cold, but okay.
Well, you've heard of a dry heat.
Yeah, dry heat, but what's dry cold like?
It's cold, but it's dry.
Oh, okay. That narrowed it down for me. Thank you.
Okay, so there's a huge difference. I mean, you were in somewhere where there's a lot of humidity, right?
Yeah, I was in New York and
when
Florida.
It's cold, it gets a little colder because the humidity in the air. But if you go into somewhere like Arizona when it's wintertime in the desert at nighttime, stuff freezes over without moisture in the air. That's a dry cold.
Ooh, we had 1st-degree burns? Oh my god. But it was a great time. It's a joke. Oh, okay. I was gonna say dry cold.
No, it's like
there's never mind. Nope.
It's not a joke now.
Oh, now Jeff's gonna mansplain it to us. Go ahead, Jeff.
First of all, youngins. Have you been in a difference between when it's a windy cold and a not so windy cold?
Yes, wind chill factor does take a toll.
Exactly. So
how's that a dry cold?
It's just the same thing.
Whatever. Would you rather have a
what?
Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
I mean, I'm married, so I have both.
I'm sure your door's closed and she's not anywhere near you.
No, she's. Yeah, she's not even.
Mercurius is here.
Hi, Mercurius. Or Met.
And he gave a membership to Teresa Tatum.
Oh, thank you very much.
Cold, what's that?
Jinx.
You know, I was thinking about you before, Mr. Mercurius. I know you're on your break, so, you know, there was a...
Hold on. Before you start, now think about the things we've been talking about in the past 30 minutes before you start.
No, before this whole podcast started. There was an RPG I found. I should have bookmarked it. It was called the All Australian RPG. And I'm like, I wonder if it has spiders in it.
I guarantee you it does not.
Oh.
For reasons. Yeah, I like the main more too. Because I can just make my own food.
I want a personal chef. I'm with Rob. Personal chef.
I'll have the maid clean my house
Oh, I bet you would.
for reasons. And yeah, I can easily cook my own food.
What if the maid clean your house for reasons? What if it was like Mrs. Garrity or Mrs. What's her name from Facts of Life?
I think that was Mrs. Garrity, wasn't it?
Was it Garrity? Okay, it was her. She's gonna be your personal maid.
Oh, what's that lady from the Brady Bunch?
Alice?
Alice.
Ugh.
She does about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rob, you can kind of order your own sushi. You don't have to make it.
Yeah, but he wants it authentically made. So, Mrs. Garrett, that's it. Girls. Mrs. Garrett.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Mrs.
That's
Garrett.
a show I haven't watched a lot.
Well, she was on Different Strokes first, and then she moved to her own show.
Tried to.
I mean, Facts of Life was on for quite some time. Dealing with the facts of life.
Which are?
I don't know. Take the good, you take the bad. Put together, there you have the facts of life.
What?
Alice would be your bodyguard?
Hell yeah,
All
she
right.
would. Her and her boyfriend, her butcher boyfriend,
Sam the Butcher?
Sam the Butcher.
Hi, guys, I'm Sam the Butcher. Stupid voice that he had.
I thought you were doing the clown for a second there.
I
love you, Alice.
Hey, Alice, want to clump together?
I think I just clumped my pants.
I think you're thinking of a different clumping. That Alice does everything and asked what Mrs. Brady did all day. That's true.
She was in real estate too, wasn't she?
No, she never actually had a job.
Her job was raising the kids when she did poorly.
She didn't really do anything. She was just a housewife. But she didn't really do housewife things other than, I don't know.
Mrs. Brady ever got pissed at Alice? And was like, hey, Alice, dropped a piece of trash right here. You might want to pick up.
Sometimes you just need different strokes. Oof. Yeah, I'm thinking about that now that Chris brought that up. What the fuck did Mrs.
Alice,
Brady do all day long?
Just Alice all day long. Hey, Alice, there's some ketchup on this dish.
That's true.
Wash it.
She did do Greg all day long. That's correct.
I thought Greg was gay.
No, that was the dad who was gay.
All you have to do is sit here and pretend to be my wife.
Well, he wasn't gay on the show. He was gay in real life.
Or so he says.
All right, kids. Ignore Uncle Bob, who just came into the house. You might hear some strange noises coming from the room.
Freaking Mrs. Brady leaves for the night. She's like, I'm off my shift.
Yeah, she literally did nothing. Yeah, I know they hooked up in real life, but she literally did nothing on the show. Disciplined the kids at that, but mostly what's his name did it, the dad, so.
Yeah, Mr. Brady.
Mr. Brady. Everybody was boinking on that show. Yeah.
Alice, the dog. Everybody. That young, was it Uncle Andrew or Cousin Andrew or whatever his name was?
There was a Cousin Andrew. I don't remember a Cousin Andrew.
What was that little cousin that was a dork?
Oliver?
Oliver, that's
yeah, okay.
Everybody was boinking.
I don't think anybody was boinking Oliver.
Oliver just... Oliver, go in the corner. Nobody likes you.
Aw. He goes to the corner. Hey, Anakin.
My name's Morgoth.
It was the ultimate step sibling porn fantasy. Yeah.
Jesus.
Boinking away.
So, who's gonna win, Anakin or Morgoth?
Anakin. He's less of a whiny bitch, so.
Stop the elves! They're so mean to me.
This is my partner, Sauron.
Sauron. I hope you mean partner in evil. Sure,
Yeah.
Sauron.
Sure. We'll go with that after last night. Yeah, he's Mikey in the yeah, that's true.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah. God, those costumes were scary. Those original turtle costumes.
Yeah. But I mean, for the time, if you were a kid in the 1990s, those are the most awesome things.
Sorrass. Well, yeah, if you were even in the Turtles cartoon started in like the late 80s, didn't it?
Right.
Yeah, because I remember that Palladium came out with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles role playing game. It was hotcakes. Then the cartoon came out a few years later and destroyed the role playing game.
I still want to play the game that we voted for. When you put that poll up, but one time, which do you want us to play? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Robotech, or what's the other two? The Ghostbusters. When are we going to play that game?
Never. Nobody wants to play Palladium anymore. 87. Yeah, okay. Thought so.
I thought a good combination was SWAT Cats.
Jeff, that's fine, but nobody wants to play Palladium anymore.
Well, why can't we play Mini Palladium?
There is no Mini Palladium.
Mini everything else was a Mini Cthulhu.
Yeah, the comics were awesome. I like the original.
Absolutely awesome.
I still like some of the every once in a while I'll grab a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle graphic novel, and they're pretty good too.
What if we play SWAT Cats in the TMNT game?
We could easily do that, but nobody wants to play in our group.
Why not? Make them. Tell them
we got
into docking.
Because we got a couple people. Because we have a couple people in our group that are like, it's too hard of a system. And it's not you, and it's not Steven.
Is it me? Is it Steven?
No, you and Steven were fine with the system. Steven was like, yeah, it's fine with me. And you were like, yeah, it's fine. So.
All right, so everybody in the audience, would you play a SWAT Cats RPG? What about you, Vince? Would you play a SWAT Cats RPG?
Yeah, from what the cartoon that I was watching when you told me about it, because I didn't even remember SWAT Cats, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a couple episodes of it. I'm like, this is pretty cool. This would be a good RPG.
Absolutely. I mean, if you take the best parts of Robotech and you take the best parts of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and maybe the Psychosis part 2 of the original one.
Yeah, I have the original Turtle book. RPG book with the Psychosis in it, where you could be like double or triple gay and stuff like that.
Triple gay, wow!
Really,
you would play as SWAT Cats, huh? I would.
Yeah, it is a rough system for an experience, but we played so like kitties. We played a bunch of Palladium games, so I just didn't understand why people weren't grasping it after playing a bunch of them for quite some time. So
I think it had to do with the hits, because there was so much you add to hits.
But that's the same thing as any D20 system. I mean, and I did it for everybody.
And then I think once we leveled up, we started losing it.
Well, then that's not my fault. I said to people, if you need help, let me know. And the only person that asked for help was Jacob.
I thought I asked for help too.
Did you?
Yeah, because you remember that character too.
I remade everybody's character because I noticed people had a lot of inconsistencies.
Correct.
And I found a lot of people were lying. about things. Not
What
you.
was I? I was like, what was I lying about?
No, your numbers were just screwed up because you were adding them wrong. That's all. You actually cheated yourself out of a bunch of bonuses.
That sounds about right.
You did, because I remember you had like you had written down like a +5, but you actually had like a +8, and I'm like, Jeff, you're not adding this together, and you're like, oh.
All right, so all right, let me ask you a question. When it comes to leveling up, right? It says that like you level up your swords, right? And it says you start with +1, right?
Yeah.
You go to the next level is +1 again. Now is that 2 or is that 1?
It's only one. You're talking about Palladium Fantasy 1E. Yeah, the way the chart is supposed to be read is that it only goes up when the number goes up.
Okay,
Otherwise,
so
it
it only
just
goes
stays
by the number.
consistent. Yeah.
I thought you were adding them together for a little bit.
No.
That's why it was really starting to confuse me.
Yeah, the first edition one was more like they tried to mimic AD&D in a sense, but then they didn't do it too well.
The SDC and MDC chart wasn't too bad in my opinion.
No, Rob had a big chart that he wrote up. He sent to me. Yeah, I have that somewhere in my folder. I was looking at
And
Palladium the other
MDC
day.
is like 100 SDC, right?
Yeah. The people was always complained about that. Oh, it's so high, 100 M. Then change it. Make it 10. Who cares?
Aren't you the DM?
Yeah. It's so difficult. It's a 1 to 100 ratio. Change it. Make it 5. Make it 1. Make everything SDC. You could do that easily.
Yeah, you could. In fact, if you just made everything SDC, it would be just as easy. Instead of 5 MDC, it would be 500 SDC.
I mean, we were going to get into Rifts. I was kind of getting excited. We were finally getting into Rifts. I was like, no, I don't want to play anymore. I'm like,
so what did we come? We came out with a Broalition.
Yes, we came out with the Broalition, correct.
And we had pretty fun game there.
Yeah, until people stopped watching it.
Is that because we made you gay all the time?
No, in fact, there was one guy that was looking forward to it every time that you
Does Vince fall in love with the Lego?
One guy was like, "Oh, where is this is?" He's like, at first I hated Jeff's shenanigans, but then I really started to like it towards the end. So he was looking for more of your shenanigans on the channel.
I mean, we got some good people out of that. Pillow Sniffer.
The little what?
I say we got a few good people out of that.
Yeah.
Pillow Sniffer.
Oh, that fucking old guy.
Oh, this one smells like raspberries.
And no, we kind of stopped doing it because no one was really watching it at the end. So,
I mean, Rob, if you want to play Rifts, we could always, wait till we 10 episodes into what Supernatural and go into that. But I think you like Supernatural more.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with that for a little while. I don't really want to jump into Rifts.
We still got to go get that whatever demon is.
Yeah,
the one that hides in the dark. That dies when you flash it.
When you dock with the demon.
That would be a really bad way to die.
Hey, demon, want a clump?
No. What? What happened to your DC Hero game 2? What happened to our game was we just kind of got tired of it. There's also not a lot of people watching it either for some reason.
Yeah, the DC Heroes game, I mostly think you got tired of it.
Well, I mean, we had like 10 viewers on it watching it at one time.
Yeah.
So we're like, if we got like under a certain number, we just like, we got to call it.
Yeah.
We don't want to. Sometimes we're having fun with it, but
especially Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson. I was thinking about adding a asthmatic Beast Boy. Hold on. I gotta turn it to a cheetah.
So when he's a cheetah, does he still have the asthmatic problems?
Yeah.
How's that gonna work?
I'm running.
Hold on.
Right to it, dude.
Hold on. I gotta catch my breath. Hold on.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn it into a gorilla now.
3 hours later. Okay. I made it. We're already back home. Oh.
Where are you guys?
We're at Dick Grayson's slumber party.
No, I don't want to do that, Dick. Stop telling me about it.
What was it that you were saying? He said, "You guys want to come to my summer party? You know, we can sit around and jerk each other off." What'd you say? I mean, we can talk about pictures and stuff. Something weird, some weird off comment that you did or something like that.
Yeah, we could just slumber down. We can get in our PJs and we can talk on the phone and
Each other's
probe
hair.
each other.
Wait, what?
Wait, what was that last one? I said we could talk on the phone.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, man. I mean, we could order pizza and eat pizza and watch movies and make out. Wait,
what?
I said we could order pizza.
I like how you turned Dick Grayson into liking guys now all of a sudden.
I'm not gay. I have a space princess girlfriend. I kissed her one time.
She's from outer space.
Her name's Starfire. She shoots green beams out of her eyes.
Sometimes I meet her in Canada.
I'm not gay. You're gay. If you don't believe me, I'm not gay. I'll dock with you just to prove it.
Oh, Lord. Spin the bottle. Yeah. We can play spin the bottle. We can play 7 minutes in heaven together.
Have a good night, Mr. Volts.
Mr. Volts, have a good night, man.
Yeah, we can play spin the bottle. Me and my brothers play all the time. It's not weird.
I play with the Bat
Davey's
family.
Winner.
Damien's the winner. Bat family likes it.
We don't invite the girls because they're lame.
Man, Dick Grayson may have gotten more pussy than any other dude in the DCU. Yeah.
No. I'm not gay. I got so much pussy.
Not in Jeff's universe, apparently. I can't believe they have a comic out nothing but Nightwing, and it's just all about his
BUTT. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe that. All right, would you rather?
Go on.
This is the last would you rather I have. They were having a contest, you're right. Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
They both suck.
Yeah. It's all about the dick cake. The homeovers.
I guess I'd be 9 inches. I don't know.
Go on.
Because what car are you going to get in at 9 feet tall?
11 feet tall.
11 feet tall.
Oh, none.
Exactly. You're walking everywhere, big boy.
I mean, maybe
you get
an RV?
No.
No?
There's no way you can fit into an RV.
Well, I mean you could
if you lay down in a bus, but you're going to have to take a bus everywhere you go. Imagine that parking.
You could sit in the bus. You'd just be cramped. You'd have to pull out a bunch of seats.
I don't know. I get in a plane at 6'6", and I get cramped.
11 feet. Imagine how many animals would like.
Yeah, chicks go for tall dudes, not giants.
Shh, Steven's still listening. So, yeah, Steven was probably my best player in all the games. Imagine the chicks you get if you were 11 feet tall. Yeah, well, I mean,
you're renting a Clydesdale to get anywhere.
Chicks go for tall. That's true. I mean, because they, think you're really tall. So, you know.
No. Tell me more.
Mephisto.
What about He-Man's friend?
God. Mephisto.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I think it's be more convenient to be 11 inches tall rather than 11 feet tall. I think. I mean, I understand the appeal of being 11 foot tall, but everywhere you're going, you're ducking down. And like I said, I'm 6'6", and I duck down for some doors too. So imagine being twice my height almost.
But I don't know. Maybe that's just Rob, but hopefully the comment comes through. There you go. Would you have a micro penis? Wait,
It's cold outside. Leave it alone.
so if you're 11 feet tall, would a micro penis be like a normal size, like 6, 7, 8 inches? What is it? 6 inches of the average person? They said.
God, I hope so. No, I mean, yeah, I guess it would be. I mean, you would
This-
consider it small, but everyone else would be like, yeah, that's normal sized. I mean,
still.
what if it was reverse and you had
A
11
massive
foot tall with a micro penis, but you're or 11 inches tall
with
like
a micro
huge
penis?
with a
Oh.
huge dong.
So your dick is bigger than you?
Yeah, pretty much.
You'd be a freak of nature for one, but if you're
You'd
11
be
inches
a-
tall to begin with, you're a freak of nature. So
You'd be a lot of ladies' friends.
would you?
Yeah,
You sure?
I think so.
I mean, yeah, you'd be their personal dildo.
You would. And if they didn't like your attitude, they just put you outside or whatever. Please don't. There's a cat outside.
They put you in the drawer next to the bed.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thank you for stopping by tonight. We appreciate it. We went a little longer than I wanted to, but we were having fun, so I decided to just stick with it. We will see you next week for another episode of Random Rolls. Friday is going to be our members only chat. Friday at 5:05. We will talk to the members only and talk about Jeff. Just ask your wife. Ooh.
Oh, I'm my wife's personal friend. Trust me.
So he says.
Excuse me.
Yeah,